On this episode of So Dumb It's Criminal, you'll be glued to your seat watching our perpetrators risk life and limb in the pursuit of dumb crime. But in the end, straight up stupidity trumps them all. Get set, because we all about to get stupid. Welcome to So Dumb It's Criminal, where you do the crime that will get you some time. They say two's company and three's a crowd, but not today. Say hello to a jury of my peers. To my left is the lovely Lonnie Love. And to her left, Jay Farrow. And over to his left, Moshi Casher. You dig? And as always, the lady who brings the flavor to all the misbehavior, my sister, Takara Williams.
Get it, girl.
What are we starting with tonight, Takara?
All right, so the Joker had Batman. Big Perm has Smokey. Every criminal has a nemesis. What about you guys? Has anyone ever tried to stop your shine?
Yes, I had a nemesis named Suge Knight.
Oh, okay. Goddamn.
Yeah, we know that story.
But he became a friend of mine, so,
Okay.
you know, sometimes bad guys and good guys can become friends, so. But he definitely was a motherfucking a villain that a lot of you niggas were scared of and shook of. You know what I'm talking about? So that was
Okay.
my superhero moment.
Okay.
You know who my nemesis was?
Who?
My kindergarten teacher.
Oh, okay.
For real?
Because I didn't know the difference between my colors and my numbers, but bitch, I made it anyway.
With your dog-head ass. fucking
Yeah, I had to
mustard.
follow it up with the teacher thing. Miss Jones, she told me I was never gonna be nothing, and she tried to label me with ADD, but since I got a black mama, I never got labeled with ADD.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I did make my dreams come true, and guess what? I took a goddamn test, and I'm highly gifted, bitch. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, I had to get that off my chest.
Especially for you.
Thank
Okay, your turn.
My nemesis, Officer Carranza,
Okay.
he had a search on site policy with me and my little hoodlum friends when we were listening to your album and getting terrible ideas about how to behave in 1993.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
honestly, I blame Snoop.
Okay.
Well, you know the slogan. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
So, Superman had a weakness, and so do these folks. It's criminal kryptonite. Oh, Lord.
He looked like something
Yeah,
bad
because he's
finna happen.
crazy. Look what he's
I
about
know.
to do.
You don't even know how to
Look at
steal.
this.
He's gonna
cuz.
take
Look at
two.
this, look at this.
Just take one.
Bring that video back. Let me see. Bring it back.
Did you see the kick? What are you doing?
Yeah. You see how smart they were?
That beer heavy and you already drunk.
I love it. I call that clerk Pfizer. He stopped Corona in its tracks.
That floor is real slippery. That must be the part they just mopped up right there. You know, in the ghetto stores, they mop and don't put that little yellow sign in
Put
the
the-
Yeah, that's what happened.
They just put stuff in the
Yeah,
way.
they just put shit in the way. You know you're supposed to walk around and shit,
But like
right?
it's a whole box of a little Debbie right here, huh?
This a bad commercial for beer, I tell you that much. So
For some beer, though?
For some beer.
Bring it
would've
back,
took
bring it
one
back. Let's see him
case.
size it up. Can I see him size them 12 packs up?
Check that out.
They told me I was in charge of the alcohol, so I'm gonna go to the party, bitch!
All right, so next up, a homeowner decides to play real life whack-a-mole with this idiot who got stuck in a window while trying to break it. How you get stuck like this?
Oh, he fucking him up with that bottle. Oh, he fucking him up. Oh, that's one of them Jamaican
You see how Snoop get
soda
excited
bottles.
with stuff like this? You
that's
see
a
how he jumped up?
Jamaican.
That's a Jamaican old-ass 7-Up bottle that, you know, when they can't break. Yeah, them 7-Up bottles that came from America, but they took them over there and recycled them. And them motherfuckers is not gonna break. He fucking his knee
Nah.
up.
First
Oh.
of all, how you even get stuck in this type of window?
Can we see it again? I just need to understand the dynamics of what the fuck was he doing in this.
Look how he holding on.
The nigga trying to use his other leg to protect.
Yes, that's what you try to do.
Wherever this is, they do bottle service very different.
No, and then afterwards, what y'all didn't see is that he took that bottle and stuck it up his ass. That's what he did.
He whooping that nigga with an old 7-Up bottle.
But let me ask you, you pull up to your house and somebody's stuck in your window like this.
I'm gonna walk over to him, I'm gonna ask him what's wrong, I'm gonna give him a strong timeout. I have one technique and one technique only.
Snoop, what you doing? This is your house.
That old ass 7-Up bottle. I'm going to get a Hennessy bottle for the other hand, and I'm gonna be fucking him up. So when he trying to protect this shit, I'm gonna be hitting his ass, playing the drums on his motherfucking head.
Oh, yeah, Snoop is gonna be like sipping on gin and juice.
Exactly, drummed out.
Okay, on the next one, German Shepherds make great police dogs, and here's why.
Oh, he's a good boy.
All right, shopping list. Bread, milk, pasta, eggs, mayo, cocaine. Just kidding.
He like, what?
You got off today.
By the way, the same thing happens if you ever say the word cocaine at a party in the Hollywood Hills. All the white girls will look at you like that.
That's
The emotion in his
Cocaine.
face. Look at that
Just
baby's
kidding.
face.
Yeah, he
His tongue.
understood what that meant.
Because he's like, I thought I was retired.
Yeah, nigga, now you doing this shit now?
Right. All right. Here's a thief on a motorbike who stole a cell phone, and little did he know the owner is a huge Jackie Chan fan.
Oh, he about to get kicked.
Oh, here comes some karate for your ass.
Again, the phone.
Oh,
And I'm gonna pretend to be talking on it.
oh, mister, I'm gonna take somebody's phone.
Oh,
Oh,
that was gangster.
Wait a minute.
Nah,
I gotta
that's
take that back.
I
That
fucks
was
with that.
insane.
I fucks with that.
when you don't have insurance on your phone, you'll do this type of move. 'Cause he need his phone back.
It's not even a bicycle kick. He threw his butt on him.
Okay. Oh.
By the way,
wow.
keep playing it. Look at him. What a gangster. He never even dropped his
Wow.
cigarette. He smoked the whole time.
Now the bike is kicking his ass.
I thought it was a real motorbike. That's a fucking scooter.
That's what you
motherfucker-
upset about? The
Yeah, this
scooter?
nigga's on a scooter. I thought he had a real bike.
These next clips are assorted and mixed. Take it away, Snoop.
It's time for These Nuts.
What is this show?
Watch this next guy who thought his judge was DJ Khaled. He was charged with burglary and trespassing in a school safety zone.
What the fuck is a man in a jail jumpsuit doing twerking in court?
I'll tell you.
I'm trying to show you he getting ready.
Getting ready.
No, that's not it. I'll tell you what he's doing.
He getting ready.
He's trying to get out on twerk release.
His husband got really excited when he saw that.
You don't have to worry. You're going to be do plenty of twerking when you get up in there, bro.
He ain't the giver, he's the taker.
No, he was inspired by your music. He's like, drop the charges like they're hot. I'm just glad to see Danny DeVito still working. That's awesome. He got the role
That
as
is so
that judge.
messed up.
Arch, you're back.
She looked like Winston Churchill. She ain't for that.
Here's a guy who got fed up with questions from a nosy reporter.
Why are you running for the police? Bro, did you break into a house? Did you burglarize the house?
Hell no. Bro, get away from the cop, bro. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk.
We were talking before. You were just talking to these officers.
But I don't want to talk to you, though.
Did you break into a house?
No,
Okay, well, why are you in custody then?
I don't know.
You don't know. You have no idea why you've been arrested.
No idea, sir. Why you got hair coming out your nose?
He wins.
He looked like
He won every lunchroom battle.
He sized him up, though. If you notice, he's a real comedian because he kept sizing him up, trying to find the right shit. He was like, you know what? Why you got hair coming out your nose?
Exactly. He finally found it. It
nigga,
took him a while.
He got it.
He finally found it.
He was speechless. The interview's over. Okay, back to you, Record.
Right.
So how do you get the hair out of your nose?
Snoop, I thought you just hit the blunt till it got real small and then the flame.
Just burn it off.
Yeah.
First of all, let's talk about the fact that he looked like Chris Paul and Kevin Hart came together and fused the fusion dance.
Listen, here's the problem. You're getting too close to the car. I don't like that. I need you to back up. Why? Because I don't want you to get lost in my honey brown peanut butter eyes. Swear to God.
That makes a lot of sense, Jay. It's making a lot of sense right now.
Peanut butter.
All right, so here's a guy making a run from the cops. He wrecked his car, and when the state police arrived, he started assaulting the people around him and ran into the entrance.
Oh.
Watch out! Shit!
He ran back to the cops. He said, you know what? Take me.
You know what? Y'all take me to jail. Fuck this shit.
He like, I'm done.
Take me to motherfucking jail. God damn, he had me on the edge of my seat.
Look it. You know what? Y'all was right. Y'all was right. Y'all was right. Come get this.
Let me go on back.
Shoe came down 10 seconds later. Damn, how your shoe go that high?
Now, you know God ain't trying to get rid of you. You got a purpose if you went through all that. And you still living.
That's where you
And
find
walk.
Jesus, right there on the
Yeah,
interstate.
he need to be in church right now at the altar. Take me to the water to be baptized.
You know what?
We got more show after this. What up? We back at it like Craftmatic. And just like that, we're back in a real way. T, clip me with your best shot.
So let's check in with a whole lot of people upset by a whole lot of things. And they need some anger management. All right, so listen, we all know working at a Waffle House can be very stressful. I want you to go ahead and watch this chef mix it up with a dude and watch how the customers deal with it.
Waffle House, this is my favorite restaurant.
It is. So the guy in the blue shirt is the chef. And the guy in the headband is the customer.
Oh, they just went straight
and
to
they
a
going
boxing
at
match.
it. Yes, yes.
Fuck it.
Where is my cheese at?
I'm saying the chef handling his business, so I gotta give him his.
Who's stirring the grits?
He getting the shit choked out of him right now, though.
He ain't no boxer, I know that much.
Uh-huh.
He needs to stay a chef.
And look at the people making their own
That's
food.
me. That's me. That would be
That
me
is
right there.
Lonnie.
You see, where are the hair nets? Ain't no hair nets. Ain't nothing. You see, I smell. See, when I saw that clip, you see, you know how Spider-Man got this thing called spider senses? I got this thing called nigga senses, and they was tingling. They was tingling heavy watching that. That's why I fit. That's why I go to the. That's why I don't go to Waffle. I go to IHOP, and that's why I leave it. You know
He
what I mean?
wanted his eggs soft. That's
He
why
did.
he got mad at the chef. You know what I'm saying?
I have something
too hard.
I have something called Juice Sense, so I sense a free meal. That's why I would jump on the.
I'm looking
There's
at
so
this
many
shit.
fights at Waffle Houses that the customers have a contingency plan. If people start fighting, like, fuck it, I'm making my own waffle. Let's do this.
Wait, and let's talk about the fact that wasn't that the boy that did a song with Chris Brown? I think that's the boy. I think
you?
he did. The pandemic that hit a lot of us hard, bro. And here's an example right there.
It actually looked like a mini version of Rick Ross and Nelly. If you really just look at it like
Yeah.
Rick
Look at
Ross
him.
and there go Nelly. Wait a minute.
This is the thing. So in New York, they don't have Waffle Houses. So when I first went to a Waffle House, I had heard so many insane things about a Waffle House. I went in there like this. Okay. Let me surveillance the place first.
It's never when you're there. When you're there, it's always cordial.
Pleasant.
It's good music playing. Everybody's in line. You left your napkins. You left this. But when you ain't there, snag a tooth, no hairnet, fighting going on.
When I left and I saw the news, I was like, oh, we was just there.
Okay. This is a regular Saturday night at the Waffle House.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I go on Wednesdays. All right. So here's a dude who didn't get the food he paid for. So he went full on Naomi Campbell.
Don't blame him. I ain't even got watching.
When the staff said they'd be refunding his money and contacting the police, this dude allegedly turned violent.
Ooh. Ooh.
His sugar low. That's why he doing this.
I said I wanted whole wheat bread, damn it! I'm wrecking everything. Fuck it.
6 months, 8 months,
Oh my God.
9 months. That motherfucker look at it about 4 years right now. He push another thing over, he doing 10.
But how you get mad at the McDonald's though? McDonald's is a happy place. They
Right.
make happy meals. What are you doing?
They didn't have too much flurry ready.
Because he's not loving it, you know. That's what's happening right here.
Hey, leave him alone. Lil Dicky was hungry.
There go Mo making an excuse.
I'm trying to defend my people here. This makes sense to me.
Oh, no, I feel like if I saw this happening, I'm in a corner like, is the cookies done or not?
Exactly.
Well, go back a little bit. How come Jeff Bezos is just standing there watching the whole thing? All I have to say is don't say you serve breakfast all day if you don't serve breakfast all day.
Okay, now here's a British man who just got a ticket and had no problem telling the parking officer how he really felt.
honest,
Yes, I did say yeah.
you heard me in there going fishing. I struggled walking back through here to get back to the fucking car and you give me a ticket for 80 quid.
Yeah.
You're a cunt.
Ooh.
That's their go-to.
You know you're a cunt.
That's like the N-word in a black life.
Okay.
For real.
You're a cunt.
But let me ask you a question. You ever got a ticket on your car and you see the person who gave you the ticket and you literally ran in the store, came back out 30 seconds later and there's a ticket on your car? What do you do?
Once upon a time, it happened to me. So what I did was I ran up on a little female officer. She kind of had a thing for the dog anyway. So,
Of course she did.
you understand me? So I tell her like this, check this out, baby. What you finna get for this ticket? Like $50, $65. Take this $200 and throw that ticket away. And take this little joint on the side.
Little joint?
Yeah, and she did it.
Okay, she did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pimped a parking attendant?
You gotta have conversation sometimes, Mo. You can't be afraid to ask. What's the worst she could say?
I'll go up to her, I'll say, you're a fan of the dog. Are you a fan of the Mosh? And she'll write me 2 tickets.
All right, so we'll be back with more clips after this on So Dumb, It's Criminal.
Let's cut to the chase. We all have our favorite TV shows. And now I'm gonna show you a guy who has a favorite TV, just wasn't his. And some Baltimore cops were not ready.
Oh, that's your bag.
I like the play-by-play from dude shooting that clip. Felt like watching the Hood Olympics.
Yeah, Father Mine. Oh, damn.
That fool outran both cops for the TV. Starsky and Hutch need to renew their gym memberships.
Ain't good.
It's their fault for believing they could outrun a crackhead with a flat screen and a dream. This is so dumb, it's criminal. Welcome back to the show. What's next, T?
Now, we've all heard clips of people hitting up 911 with foolish nonsense, and no one keeps their cool like the smooth operators in these next clips.
I like that, smooth operators.
You see that? You see
Yeah,
that?
I like that for the 911 callers.
Yep. So this first call came from a guy in a pretty hard situation.
What do you need benefits for?
Actually, what's the problem is, I took some pills and I took 2 Viagra pills and my erection been up for like 4 days and there hasn't been any signs of change whatsoever and I'm really sick.
4 days?
4 days. It's supposed to be 4 hours.
That's
crazy. You know what? He waited 4 days. He was trying to smash.
Yeah.
He waited 4 days. He done called back all his exes who talk shit.
So what that mean? Erectile dysfunction?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I've always heard that in commercials, but I never knew what it meant. Late night at 2 in the morning. Hi. Do you have erectile dysfunction? Yes,
but this is an abuse of 911. You don't call because your dick it can't go down. You call Gloria.
It was
right.
He just wanted a cop to come over and tase it soft.
Oh, tasing, huh? Okay, I'm gonna put my dick in the door. You could just tase it from there.
But 4 days?
4 days.
4 days, that's 3 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes longer than the longest erection I've ever had. It was... Folks, thank you for having me.
All right, so our next 911 call involves a home intruder who doesn't like surprises.
I just broke into the house and they ordered me home.
Broke into the house?
Yeah.
Where at?
I don't know.
Okay, so are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you with...
I think they're guns. I'm sorry. My name is Timothy Chapek.
Oh, Timothy.
He was taking a shower.
I broke in. I was kidnapped. I've already called him.
Like, I already did the job for you.
He taking a shower in somebody else's house.
Hell yeah, he got away clean.
That was good.
Hey, come on.
Next is this man who called 911 on McDonald's. Like, really?
McDonald's up here. And I ordered like 7 burgers.
Okay.
And I went to my vehicle, right? And
Uh-huh.
I came back telling them that they took a burger from.
I left out the store without checking it. But when I got to my truck and I got ready to leave, I looked in the bag and come to find out I ain't have but 6 Mike doubles.
Because he can count. He ordered 7, and y'all only gave him 6. Give Pastor his damn burger.
Oh, yeah, he drove home. He said, I'm going to put my church suit on to embarrass myself on TV.
Even as good as he dressed up.
I don't know why he's surprised. He knows there's an employee there named the Hamburglar. Of course one got stolen.
He looked like the cheeseburger.
That's what he damn sure looked like.
Yeah, the yellow
rapper that come in the motherfucker.
You know he laid that outfit out. The news coming. Let me lay out my outfit.
That motherfucker was out like this. I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers with this. Wait till they see this motherfucking Big Bird yellow jacket. I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers with
He
this
had the cheeseburger trying to see which suit matched the burger to the rapper. Guys, we'll be right back with more clips after this on So Dumb, It's Criminal.
Did you miss us? Lucky for you, we're back like we never left. Hey, when I saw this clip, I just knew I had to have this motherfucker on my show.
The viral video shows Robbie Stratton running through a convenience store with an alligator in his hands. He takes the animal in the beer fridge as well. We asked Stratton where the alligator came from.
No clue. No clue. I literally came to the store and he was in the back of the truck.
He kind of brushed it off, saying it wasn't a big deal. He was drunk. He and his friends were having fun. Charged with animal cruelty, as well as having to pay $100 to FWC. He spent some time in jail. Today, he entered a no plea contest for his charges.
So here, live and direct, is Robbie, the gladiator of alligators. Robbie, what's happening, player?
What's going on, Snoop? How you doing?
I'm all good, man. Where you from?
Jacksonville, Florida.
So I want you to explain to us what actually happened that day when you went in that store with that alligator.
Well, we had him on the porch the whole time, and we ran out of beer, and I didn't trust my cousins not to fuck with him the whole time when I was gone, so I just took him with me.
That do make sense because you can't leave an alligator in the care of somebody who don't really know how to handle a gator. So that would have been a bad move to leave him at home with your cousin while you went on that beer run. Did you think the alligator was enjoying the beer run?
I think he wanted to take a bite out that little fella I was chasing around. Yeah, he works at the store. His name is Sho.
He your friend?
Yeah, I hang out with him regularly.
He hangs out with him
Oh, so you frequent at that store a lot?
Oh, yeah, at the time that the video happened, I worked right across the street.
Robbie, what was you trying to get when you brought the alligator in?
Clearly beer.
He said, lady.
It's crazy because in the clip, Robbie, I thought you couldn't look more Florida than robbing a liquor store with an alligator. But in the years since that clip, you have clearly become more Florida. You have a mullet, a faux hawk,
that's Duval
the Florida
County, baby.
penis on your neck. This is unbelievable. One question for you: are you vaccinated against COVID-19? Just kidding. You're clearly not.
No.
We already knew. No, he said, fuck no. Hey, Robbie.
Clearly no.
Hey, how did the store react when you came in with the alligator? Were they afraid? Did they say you got to leave him in the car? What was the reaction?
All right, so when you look at the clip, you see I'm yelling at these 2 girls, and they were freaking out. But when I went in the store, everybody started pulling their phones out. Like, you can even see at the end of the clip, the man steps out behind the cash register and was, like, recording it. So it was all fun time.
Where's the alligator now, Robbie?
Alligator's in a septic tank right now because he tasted real good deep fried with lemon pepper.
Oh, no. You can't eat the alligator? No. You know what?
Hey, Robbie, I'm kind of with you because I went to a restaurant called Papa Do's one time.
Yes.
And I ordered, I thought I was eating some chicken strips, right? So I'm just snacking like, and I told the dude, I said, man, bring me some more of them chicken strips. He was like, that ain't chicken, that's gator. And I was like, damn, gator fucking chicken up.
Chicken of the river.
Oh,
the chicken of the river. I like it. They tried to make it like you was trying to rob the liquor store, but we see that that's not the case because that's the store that you always shop at. So we're glad that you can come on the show and clear it up.
I put the beer on the counter and started pulling money out my pocket before the video clip ended.
Does your gator did it have a name, Robbie?
6-piece combination meal.
We're gonna name you Lemon Pepper, and we're gonna name you Ranch. We're gonna name you Deep Fried. Yeah.
Hey, Robbie, my producers told me that you a fan of Snoop Dogg music. Is that true?
All my family, they cowboys and cowgirls. You know, so that rap stuff wasn't allowed in the house. So I get caught listening to Snoop Dogg or Eminem, I'd get my ass whooped. I'm talking about, woo-hoo. Flashback 20 years later, I walk in the house and my mom's in my living room, crip walking. Snoop Dogg song.
Shout out to Mama. Hey, Robbie, stay in touch. Stay in tune, baby. We got love for you over here, man. God bless you.
I'll pick up the phone anytime you call.
For sure.
Right,
Appreciate you, bro.
Bye, Robbie.
Yes, sir.
I did too. You was dope, right? That's our show. I'd like to thank my guests, Lonnie Love, Jay Farrell, and my nephew, Moshe. But I call him Moshe because I do my own thing. Moshe, Moshe, Kasha. And the one and only, the beautiful Takara Williams. You've been watching So Dumb It's Criminal. Be sure to tune in next week for different shit. Same channel. See you.